Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. This is Andrew Hicks, your Director of Technology for the Ubaldini Group. Just going to let you know about a little feature that we have within Command. It came out a little while ago. You may have missed it. It's something that our teams have had for quite a while, but now we have it for individual agents. So we have a feature that you can track your activity and hold yourself accountable and see exactly what your daily activities are doing as far as a dollar value in the future. So it will take your activities that you put into it, and it will tell you the amount of GCI you can expect to receive from those activities based on the goals that you have set inside of Command. So I'm going to show you how to access that, turn that on. That way you can start adding in your activities. So here we are on the Command login home screen. So as soon as you log in, this is exactly what you see. You may not have this button right here, or this little panel. I'm going to show you how you can add that in. So if you hit your name in the upper right, and you go to settings, then on the left-hand side, we're going to go to command settings, reporting, and we're going to choose activity tracking. Now, by default, this is turned off, so you'll have to hit this little switch right here to turn that on. You can choose what time it sends you the daily reminder, and you can choose when it should be submitted by. So you can tell it, when your workday ends. Now, you can send up to a specific amount of reminders after the due time if you like to be annoyed by it. It will come through as a notification in Command. So if you have Command Mobile on your phone, it'll keep bugging you until you do your activity tracking. You can also specify your work days. So let's say that I'm going to work Monday through Friday, which I know is not quite realistic for you all. But this is where you can set those reminders. You can choose not to have it remind you if you like, or you can set every single day because every day is kind of a work day. So once you choose your information on here, you turn that on. Then we do save changes. You can also choose your days off. So by default, it has most of the holidays in there. But if you wanted to add additional ones for your vacations, definitely add those in there too. That way you're not bothered by it while you're on vacation. So now when I go to my home screen, I'll have my activity report here. So if I click on submit activity, it's going to ask me a couple of questions about my day. You can also choose to submit activity for any day in the past week. Since I just turned mine on today, it's not letting me do that though. So I can choose if it was a good day or a bad day. Had a pretty good day, so we'll go ahead and choose yes. And you can choose how much time you spent finding new clients. So how much time you spent doing lead generation for new clients, not your follow-up, just your brand new clients. So we'll say I did 2 hours of lead gen today. Say I talked to 10 people. And I can choose how I found them. If I found them through SOI outreach, cold calling, open houses, networking, social media, serial prospecting, I can choose those activities there. I also want to make sure that I put everybody inside of my database. So if you check yes, make sure that you have added them in there. You can choose how many new appointments I set with my buyers. Let's say I set 2 appointments. For sellers, let's say I set 1. How many appointments did I attend today? Let's say I went on 1 buyer appointment, no seller appointments that day. How many agreements? Let's say I got 1 buyer agreement signed and 1 listing agreement. Awesome. How many contracts? Let's say I wrote 1 buyer contract, no seller contracts. How many closings? Let's say I did no closings yet today. So I've put in these activities, and as you know, if you've read the MREA, you know that these activities are what drive your profits. So it's going to take a look at your goals and what you've set inside of Command, and it's going to come up with the number of the estimated GCI that you make from doing these activities. So once I click on submit, it'll say, glad to hear about your fabulous day. If I want to see my GCI based on today's activities, I can click on calculate. I did not put in my goals on here. So let's say my average unit price is 400,000. Let's see, the average commission is, we'll just say 3% to cover both sides. So we'll do calculate GCI. And based on today's activities over the next 2 to 3 months, I should get about $1,200 in GCI just from those activities. So if it looks off, you can update your averages, and that's going to be inside of your goals area. So now that I'm back here, I can see in my activity report, it shows what I did today. And if I'm doing this very well and doing it every single day, it will give me an overall weekly view for it. So, really cool tool if you want to be a little bit more into your accountability. It's great to set up these daily activities. Can help motivate you. Definitely do it if you want to track your business a little bit more. So, if you have any questions on it, feel free to reach out to me and have a happy Friday and a great weekend.